Hello and welcome to Bushcraft. Today we're going to be doing a product review of whatever's in this bag. What have we got here? Well, open her up and have a look. We have got a Flextail tiny shower. Good chance you're thinking, why would you want a shower for camping? Because realistically, you're not likely to use it. I've actually got it from the boat, and if you see in the background, got the pool. Yep. Going to use it for after that. Save the kids running through the house, soaking wet, dripping chlorine everywhere. Bucket of hot water in the garden, pop this in, we'll be able to hose them off. Lovely job. And on the boat, it's not just for obviously having a shower, but for example, I was reproofing the canvas recently and I needed to rinse it off. I had a bucket of water, you can't really rinse with a bucket, something like that. Drop her in, spray it down, perfect. Let's open her up, see what's inside. So, ordered it direct from Flextail. I think I paid £26 with delivery. And there you go, that is it. And I've obviously only just opened it, so let's see what we've got here. On, off, twist this direction for removal / cleaning. So that must be the filter. There you go, your little hanging hook, charge cable, and yeah, we've got warning on it. There's the 60 degrees, IPX7. Charging the port. Power button, 2 power modes, and then this. Easy spring loaded. There you go, drop that in your water, and there's your shower. Right, well, here we go. Got this ready. Pepper on. Where have we got this on? Switch it on. Cat's up to be happy, he's right next to me. Right, submerge product in water, double click to turn on. Alright. Click it again, what happens? Oh, even more powerful. Bloody hell, I wasn't expecting that. If I now turn this to off, you see it's working. Off. There you go, that's how you conserve your water. That's low power, I wasn't expecting that. I don't know how well you can see that. That's actually got... Yeah, I'll move the camera and show you. Right, let's quickly switch it up to high power. Okay, now. Pardon the French, but yeah, look at that. That's more than enough power. If you were having just a shower, you know, lengthwise. Then you turn it off. There you go. It's got a lot more power than I thought that I was going to have, actually. Got myself a nice willing little volunteer to test it out as well.
Hey everyone.
There you go. Does it work, Lily?
Yes.
Should we turn it on high power?
Yes.
To be fair, if that was in a tree, that would work ideal. There you go. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Cool. Don't drink the water. I got the phone wet as well. 3, double click to start. 4, submerge in water. So it's saying double click to start, then put in water in the instructions. On the device though, it says submerge the product in water before double clicking to turn on. So just remember that. I've also worked out as well, because a lot of people in the reviews were moaning about the fact that you had to actually click that to turn off the shower and it would waste water. But if you rotate the shower head to off, the water's going to stop coming out. So you can actually turn it off at the shower head, just turn it right, then go to your actual item and double click, turn it off there. That's my quick review of the Flextail tiny shower anyway. It's a cool little device, to be fair. Like I said, as far as camping, I'm not that fussed about having a shower. I'll have a baby wipe over, swim in the river, you know. I'm not going to have access, in my area anyway, at least in Norfolk, to enough clean water when I'm camping to be able to actually effectively use this shower. But no, plenty of power in it. I would actually prefer if it had less power to use less water. So what is it on the lowest settings, like 3 litres? 3 litres a minute? 5 litres, something like that? 3 litres a minute, I think, on the lowest setting. If they had a really low setting, because it just needs to pump up. It doesn't need to be coming out high powered, I don't think, personally. That's just me. It is small. It is fairly light for what it is. It's going to be perfect for what I need. But I have one very glaringly obvious design fault with it. And that is the shape. Okay? Had it just been a cylinder shape, this would be so much better. And I imagine most people are going to agree with this. Originally when I bought it, the plan was to throw it into one of those, you know, the black shower bags, 20 litres. The plan was to fill up one of them, leave it on the boat roof, and then when I want to shower, just poke this through the hole in the top where you fill it up. That ain't going to fit. So my backup plan, I have like a large tank that I take down the boat with water if I need to top up my boat's main water tank. I've got it next to me here. There you go, this large water tank. Again, round lid. It ain't gonna fit. Had this been cylindrical, from the shape of this, that could have gone in. So if I was to redesign this myself, I'd make it round, charger one end, and then, well, no, filtered bit one end, water out other end, and then the USB can go on the side somewhere. That would be my only design fault. If you're running it straight from a stream, that ain't gonna be an issue, is it? Let's be honest, it's only if you're using it like how I do, but what I might do is get just a collapsible, get one of them bags, you know what I mean, a bucket bag. They Flextail do actual ones, but you can get them from like eBay for about £5, I think. So yeah, get a flexible bag, I'll use that instead. Is it worth getting for what I need it for? Yes. What am I going to use it for? Rinsing off the dog when we've been down the beach. So again, showering down dog. I'm going to use it for showering down kids when they've been out in the pool in the garden. I'm going to use it when I'm cleaning the boat to rinse off. So once I've had a clean up, rinse it off. Yeah, quite a cool little bit of kit. I will say though, in relation to where I'm moaning about how you have to put it in a bucket, I've been on the website, I don't think they're actually out yet, but they have got 2 designs of bags that this I believe is built into. So it's an orange Flextail bag that has the shower built into the bag. So you fill the bag up from the top and then you shower off that. So I'm guessing that's there. I don't know how to explain it, but rather than just having this product designed differently to work how you want it to, they've now been able to produce 3 different products. So you have the option to buy this for one need and the other 2 for another need. You know, it could be they designed this and they've just improved, which is more likely the case. But I feel like if you bought this, you may end up going out and buying the new bag version down the line. So it'd be interesting to see. But like I say, for what I need, this does the job. It's just annoying it doesn't fit in any of the containers I have. So I'm now gonna have to go out and buy a large container. And also on the boat, actually, the water tank on the boat only has a small lid. So yeah, I'll have to pump from the water tank into a bucket and then bucket to shower. But anyway, thanks for watching my review. I would give it 5 stars. I'd give it 4, 3.5, 4 stars. It works really well for what it's designed for. It works really well, but I'd only give it sort of 3.5 to 4 stars out of 5, simply based on the design. Like, just changing the shape would have made it so much better, because it would be a lot more versatile if it was round. But I completely understand why it's this shape. Like I say, if you were to drop it in the river and you're feeding off that, it's perfect. But then again, that would also work with the round design. But anyway, thanks for watching this quick review. I say quick, it's probably me nattering on a bit. I'll cut it down shorter, but thanks for watching. There's not likely to be very many overnight camping videos anytime soon. My personal circumstances changed and I don't actually have any overnights free anymore at all. So that's hopefully where the boat's going to come in handy. And we're moving the boat from Wroxham to Brundle soon. We're going to record all of that and just get whatever we can video wise out of all that footage. And then once I'm over Brundle, I'll be able to take it out regularly, because annoyingly I bought the boat, I've barely took it out. I've been down there a lot. I just go down there and chill on it, which is really nice to be able to do. But yeah, once we're at Brundle, can take it out whenever I like, so it's perfect. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I shall see you on the next one.